ain't got any more!
Hang on!
To what?
Go, buddy!
Got her! My back. Oh, my back.
Hello Spider-Man fans, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. It's been a while since we've gotten some official Spider-Man No Way Home stuff to talk about. It feels like anytime there's some news about Spider-Man No Way Home, it always had to do with some weird leak that was coming out of your uncle's basement. Tell Ronnie your uncle to close that basement. So it's kind of nice and refreshing to be able to talk about something that is officially released for us to dive into, because man, I think Spider-Man fans are currently waiting for two things right now. One, the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. That is the second trailer that is rumored to show so much and really let us dive into what will be happening in this universe, along with a poster for this damn movie. I don't know how we're 2 months away from Spider-Man No Way Home and they have yet to reveal any sort of poster. And well, today we have our first kind of poster, with Empire magazine putting Spider-Man and some villains front and center in their cover, really hinting at us at some of the Sinister Six villains that a lot of people out there are still skeptical are in the movie. So what I'm going to do here for you guys is giving you that breakdown, as well as telling you all the other details that we've been learning about Spider-Man No Way Home, even what the current runtime is. But I'm going to need you Spider-Man fans to leave me your opinions down below. How do you feel about all this weird marketing surrounding Spider-Man No Way Home? It feels like this time around it was us, the fans' job, to be spreading the word for Spider-Man No Way Home with all these crazy rumors and whatnot. As well as don't be forgetting to hit that like button, subscribe, and if you want more great movie content headed your way. Alright, so like I was saying, this did come out of Empire magazine, where they decided to reveal their cover art for their upcoming October 28th issue of their magazine. So we don't have the full details from this specific magazine that is set to have a lot of cool stuff in there, because some of the things they're saying here that this magazine will include detail-wise is, it says here, this month's issue of Empire takes a major world-exclusive dive into the year's most anticipated Marvel blockbuster, boasting old foes, new suits, and all kinds of comic book chaos. Inside, we talk to Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Benedict Cumberbatch, as well as director John Watts, Marvel boss Kevin Feige, and producer Amy Pascal, digging into all those rumors crossing the streams with Raimi's trilogy, the return of Doc Ock, Peter Parker's partnership with Doctor Strange, and much more. Plus, it's chock full of never-before-seen images, sure to get you even more excited for a Spider-Man movie like none other. Woo! So that should get you excited. October 28th. We might not know if the trailer's coming out or not, but we for sure know we're getting some never-before-seen Spider-Man photos, and also, Kevin Feige is finally going to be asked up front, like, yo, come on. Are you crossing the streams with the Sam Raimi trilogy? What's with all these rumors? Give us an answer, man, with the hat. So October 28th is going to be a great day for Spider-Man fans. That's also kind of sad, because I think that lets us know we're probably not going to be getting a trailer that week then, if that's the big thing they want to reveal about Spider-Man No Way Home, is some new pictures and interviews with people. I think if they release a trailer, that would take away from all this promotion they're setting up. So it might be 2 or 3 weeks more until we get that trailer, guys. If it's not going to come with Eternals, which is what we are all hoping for, then it looks like it might come out with Sony's next big blockbuster, Ghostbusters Afterlife, which will be in mid-November. But enough talk about that. Let's dive into this cover art for Spider-Man No Way Home, because man, is it one beaut. So right here with the main cover art for Spider-Man No Way Home, we get Spider-Man in one of his new upgraded suits that I believe is being marked as the integrated suit here, and I think it still looks really beautiful. From all the details that we have gathered is that this will just be the upgraded version of the Iron Spider suit. Remember, the Iron Spider suit is a nanotechnology, and it kind of camouflages together with whatever version of the Spider-Man suit that Tom Holland is wearing at that moment. So we had only seen one previous version of the Iron Spider suit, and that's usually when he wears his classic red and blue suit. But now that this Spider-Man has switched over to red and black, the Iron Spider suit will adjust to those colors and look slightly different, but this will still be the one that has the tentacles popping out and whatnot. And I guess speaking of tentacles, this Empire magazine really goes ahead and shows off some of the villains that we will be seeing. Now, you guys have to remember, us who've been keeping up with all the Spider-Man news, looking at all the leaks and plot details, we already know it's gonna be the Sinister Six. They're part of the movie, but it's just so strange that it's not officially confirmed, that it still leaves this little percentage in doubt in our mind, like, Are they actually in the movie? Is it just Dr. Octopus and Green Goblin? Because so far, they're the only key people that they've introduced in the trailer. There are fans out there who still yell at me and say Sandman's not part of the movie, Electro's not part of the movie because, well, electricity and sand can be created in other ways that don't include them. But here in this magazine, it seems pretty clear. Obviously, you have a Dr. Octopus tentacle right there that looks identical to the one that showed up in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, as well as Green Goblin Bomb that we know Willem Dafoe will be playing. It's funny how iconic that Goblin Bomb is, that you're not even going to show Green Goblin in his new suit, or even confirming that Willem Dafoe is in your movie. It's just, nope, here's your Goblin Bomb. That's all the teasing you need. We also get this great tagline in here that says, old foes, new suits, no rules, Marvel's multiverse madness begins. And then right up in the corner, we get some blue lightning from Electro. Now, that's kind of curious why they chose blue lightning right there, because everything we've been hearing about Jamie Foxx's version of Electro, it will not be blue lightning. He's said to be getting a whole different look, us assuming he's going to be yellow and green like his comic book counterpart. So I'm curious to why they chose blue right here, but maybe it's to throw us off the set. Like, this right here is exactly what I'm talking about when I say I don't think that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be the center focus of the second Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Trust me, I would love to see them there, but I'm just trying to think from a normal standpoint. Us fans already know that these villains are in the movie, but they have not shown them off. I think that is what's going to be the main focus of the second Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, is showing off all the other villains, and that's going to be enough of a wow factor to get all of us fans going, okay, I'm buying my tickets whether Tobey and Andrew are in it or not. Because like Green Goblin, for one, is not said to get the exact same suit he was wearing in the Sam Raimi trilogy. He's said to be getting an upgraded version that is purple and green. So I think, one, you confirm Willem Dafoe is one of your villains. You show his new suit. You even give him some lines of dialogue. That's enough right there to just set the internet on fire, where you don't need Tobey and Andrew. Now multiply that times 6 with the rest of the Sinister Six villains, showing off their suits, showing off who's the actor playing them, giving them some lines of dialogue. That is what I think the second trailer is going to be about, and I just don't happen to believe all the BS about, oh, the second trailer is going to show Tobey and Andrew in the last couple of seconds and it's going to be the money shot. Or the people who are telling me, Chris, that's why they haven't released the poster yet, because Tobey and Andrew are going to be right side by side on Spider-Man. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a poster very similar to this, with all the Sinister Six villains surrounding Tom Holland. And hey, I think that would be a groovy looking poster. But speaking of more poster-like things, there was an alternate cover for this Empire magazines that was for their subscribers that is more of an artistic look, but gives us a hint to other villains in here, some that might surprise us. Like, for one, the one that I saw right away was a Sandman hand. I still have fans not believing me when I say Sandman is going to be a villain in this movie, because in the trailer it was very vague if the stuff that included sand was because of Sandman or just a cause and effect of Electro using his power. Because whenever Electro is using his power in the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, it could be creating a sort of tornado effect, and the dirt and sand in the air was just circling around. Also, whenever Electro shot the ground and dirt went up, people thought, well, that's just because Electro hit the ground. It's not necessarily Sandman. But I think this is as clear as you can get. That is a Sandman hand with his green and black colors popping out. That should give you all the confirmation you need that Sandman is part of this movie. Another pumpkin bomb here down in the corner, and a little electricity bolt that is yellow and green, what we all figure to be the new colors for Electro. Now, one of the things that is blowing my mind before we get to the rest of this is under the second E in Empire, we have what appears to be a little fishbowl. Some people are thinking that is a clear indication to the fishbowl that Mysterio has, and that somehow he still has a big part of this movie. Now, I still am on the camp that Mysterio is dead and is not coming back to life, but Mysterio and the people who are controlling him can easily make some new holograms pop up that make it seem like Mysterio is still out there, out and about, ready to ruin Peter's life. So I think Mysterio could come back in hologram form, but Jake Gyllenhaal himself being actually alive? I don't think so. Now, other than this stuff that was revealed to us, it's also being said by Scooper Daniel Richmond, who's been the guy to tell us when all these trailers are usually hitting and being right on the money with them, so he does have reliable sources, is saying that Spider-Man No Way Home is looking to be 2 hours and 30 minutes long. That seems like a pretty decent runtime, especially for a Spider-Man movie that's supposed to encompass the multiverse, all these Sinister Six villains, and possibly the Spider People. I'm thinking it's gonna be stills of all the Spider-Man No Way Home villain with a clear look at their suits. We'll have to wait and see on that, but I really want to know from you guys, with the second trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, if you only had two options, do you think their money shot is gonna be Tobey and Andrew, or them just showing off all the Sinister Six villains in their costumes? Because that's where I'm leaning, man. I don't think they're gonna show Tobey and Andrew, especially if they have a limited runtime in the movie. People might be expecting that they might be in the movie for a lot, kind of like people were upset that Abomination wasn't in Shang-Chi a lot. Let me know your guys' thoughts, but don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.